Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you, students? I hope you all are fine. Now we are coming to our lesson. Today, the lesson is brotherhood. This topic is from section Life and Importance of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And in this chapter, students will be able to demonstrate the main events of Holy Prophet's activities in Medina and his experiences with his opponents, his action and character. When the Holy Prophet arrived in Medina, he declared brotherhood between Muhajirin and the Ansar in the house of Hazrat Anas bin Malik. There were 90 men, half of them from Muhajirin and half of them from Ansar, and the Holy Prophet declared brotherhood between them in charity and benevolence and made them to inherit from each other in the case of death of any of them in preference to their next of kin. This continued until the Battle of Badr took place when Allah revealed. And the blood relations among each other have closer personal tie in decree of Allah, returning the rights of inheritance to the next of kin rather than those joined in brotherhood. Muhajirin are those people who emigrated in the way of Allah from Mecca to Medina. The term Muhajir is not applied to the Holy Prophet himself. Muhajirin suffered greatly at the hands of Quraysh before their migration. Some emigrants had to leave their sons, daughters, wives, or husbands behind for their religion. Some stole out of Mecca alone and made the arduous journey to Medina by themselves. Also, they took virtually no possessions to Medina and thus arrived penniless. There is a verse of Quran. The sins of the emigrants are forgiven. Those who believed, migrated, and expended blood and prayer in fighting for the cause of Allah occupy a high position. The Ansar are the people of tribes of Aus and Khazraj. These tribes had migrated to Medina in the twilight of Himyarite Empire. These two tribes fought with each other as well as Jews with whom they shared the city. After Muhammad's arrival, these two tribes lived in peace forever. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you, students? I hope you all are fine. Now we are coming to our lesson. Today, the lesson is brotherhood. The Ansar stood with the Holy Prophet through thick and thin, right from the Battle of Badr, where Hazrat Sa'd bin Muaz, on behalf of the Ansar, pledged allegiance and unequivocal support to the cause of Islam. They did this even though they were not required to do so by the pledge of Aqaba. After the death of Holy Prophet, they gave up their right and reconciled with the suggestion that the next caliph ought to be from Quraysh. Along with the Muhajirin, they too made tremendous contribution to the spread of Islam by conquest and preaching. The saying of Holy Prophet regarding this is, the sign of faith is the love of the Ansar, and the sign of hypocrisy is hatred of the Ansar. Once he said, if the people took one path and Ansar another, I would choose the path of Ansar. Now students, the past paper question related to this topic was, the Prophet Muhammad migrated to Medina from Mecca. Write about the Ansar and Muhajirin and the way they helped each other. Dear students, I hope now you are quite clear about the answer and able to compose your answer of level 4. Thank you students with me. Allah Hafiz.